So call me crazy, but it doesn't seem right. The way he acts in Luigi's Mansion games makes it a possibility. So yeah. Rest in peace, MatPat, by the way. So let's start with the date. In Lethal Company, Sigurd's logs takes are recorded in 1968. Now we can just compare the dates, but there is no real definitive answer about when Luigi's Mansion takes place. However, if we look at the designs of the many locations, let's start with the first game. We can clearly see in the first cutscene that there is a carriage, probably used by like an animal for transport, placing it maybe 1880s at the latest, unless E.Gadd just never removed this cart. However, Luigi carries a small flashlight which didn't appear until 1899, setting the year range to 1899 to 1968. The systems in E.Gadd's bunker in the second game leads me to believe the time period had heavily advanced monitoring tools, which would be great. Most that needs to be done would be modifying these devices to modify the values it's monitoring, easier said than done, and the advent of space is just around the corner. As well as ghostly abilities can be studied for potentially paranormal means of flight. I'd also like to mention in the first game, it appears Luigi has a device similar to a smartphone in the DS version of Dark Moon. He carries a dual screen DS. E.Gadd names it the Dual Screen. Clearly, some small yet capable technologies. Let's slow down for a second. We know the technology of Luigi's Mansion is advanced, but in Lethal Company there are clear signs of previous war and even a current famine. For example, the Coilhead is even stated to perhaps be a bioweapon, which just by its design is not out of the question. So some war must have commenced before 1968. But we already have one, with ghosts. Sounds weird, but I'm willing to bet the dark light device in Luigi's Mansion 2 emits some sort of radiation, or laser. So here's the thing. The ghosts need to watch the Coilhead, and they can't escape, so they can't go invisible from the radiation, making it easy capture for soldiers. To counter, ghosts place landmines and sentries to target the humans. So perhaps in 1900, the games take place over E.Gadd's lifespan. In the third game, the advent of space occurs, and E.Gadd fights his war. He's too old for this, though, so he just kind of retreats to a faraway planet to retire, to command his soldiers from a far planet, which matches Sigurd's logs. Luigi is, of course, the first soldier, already overrun, so E.Gadd goes all-out war and uses his immense wealth to buy many mercenaries to deal with the entire war. Destruction and weathering of planets. The only place unstruck by war are moons, which have little bits of the start of battles before they ended. The Industrial Age began, mining moons as companies tried to actually keep civilization alive while E.Gadd was just fighting his war. The mining moons try to keep the ecosystem contained, and E.Gadd starts his company to keep the effort alive after he dies. The company. He was never good at naming things. The Poltergust has the same name in every game. He calls Green Ghost from Luigi's Mansion 2 Greenies. Clearly not a creative guy. So he calls it the company. He hires people and dies. These people are still on their faraway planet and continue his exact work. And as we see in the second Luigi's Mansion game, he is very empathetic for whom work for him, often disregarding their safety and well-being, only willing to rescue them for information. The company continues, the war rages, and eventually they make a weapon. The best one of all, to exterminate ghosts in an instant, a giant beast, feasting on souls. Those who were once people, ghosts, with sentiment, are eaten. It devours planets and eats sentimental items. The company realizes it's too much and tries to contain it. But they struggle. They divert all the soldiers away from the war into the containment of this beast by feeding it scrap on dead planets. The war has ended, but ghosts still run around quietly. Some ghosts more harmful than others. Some make faint noises. Some cry. They don't want any more souls to be taken. There's no war worth fighting anymore. So begins The Hunt, 1968. Sigurd's crew arrives. His story plays out. Years later, yours does too. Okay, clearly there's a lot here, and some of this can be disproven, but I think it's a little theory you have got cooking. Let me cook. I mean, I don't really mean anything serious. It's just an idea. The games have no correlation. I just kind of threw it together. But I do think there is a twinge of evidence. I don't really think the timeline is perfect, but yeah. Rest in peace, MatPat. You were a real G. Trust.